My dear students, secondary 2, welcome to unit 2 grammar. The grammar is about comparative and superlative adjectives. Comparative adjectives, when do we use them? We use them to compare two objects, two people, two places. Comparative adjectives, how do we use them? The structure of them. There are 5 rules. Let's start. Rule number 1. Adjectives with one syllable. Put the adjective plus er than. For example, Bert is taller than Maggie. You can say taller than, shorter than, hotter than, wider than, and so on. Rule 2. Adjectives ending y, change it into ier. As the example, lazy, lazier than. Homer is lazier than Lisa. You can say heavier than, happier than, and so on. Don't forget to change y into ier. Rule 3. One syllable adjectives ending with consonant, vowel, consonant. We must double the last consonant and add er. As in the example, fat, as you can see, consonant, vowel, consonant. We have to double the consonant and put er. Fatter than, thinner than, hotter than, and so on. Homer is fatter than Mark. Rule 4. Adjectives with 2 or more syllables, add more before the adjective. More, adjective, 2 or more syllables, plus than. More beautiful than. Maggie is more beautiful than Mr. Burns. Rule 5. Irregular adjectives to memorize. Good, better than. Bad, worse than. Far, farther than or further than. Much more. Summary. Rule 1. Add er. Tall, taller than. Small, smaller than. Drop y, add er. ier. Lazy, lazier than. Constant, vowel, constant. Doubles last constant. Fat, fatter than. Big, bigger than. 2 or more syllables, add more. More beautiful than, more dangerous than. Irregular forms, good, better than, bad, worse than. Superlative adjectives, when do we use them? We use them to compare one object, person, place in a group. How do we use them? There are 5 rules. Rule 1. Adjectives with one syllable, add the and the adjective with est. Mr. Burns is the richest in Springfield. Rule 2. Adjectives ending y, change it into iest. As funny, the funniest. Christy is the finest clown in Springfield. Rule 3. One syllable adjectives ending with constant, vowel, constant, double the last consonant and add est. As in fat, fattest. Homer is the fattest in the Simpsons family. Rule 4. Adjectives with 2 or more syllables, add the most before the adjective. The most, adjective with 2 or more syllables. Dangerous, the most dangerous. Fat Tony is the most dangerous gangster of the Springfield Mafia. Rule 5. Irregular adjectives to memorize. Good, the best. Bad, the worst. Far, the farthest or the furthest. Much, the most. Summary. Rule. Add est rich, the richest, long, the longest. If the adjective has one syllable, drop y, add the iest, funny, the funniest, crazy, the craziest. Constant, vowel constant, double, the last constant, fat, the fattest, big, the biggest. Two or more syllables, add the most. Beautiful, the most beautiful. Dangerous, the most dangerous. Irregular forms, good, the best, bad, the worst. Let's practice. Sully had a good score on the English test. As you can see, Paula, Myrna, Sully. So comparative, if you want to compare between two, Myrna had a better score. Paula had the best score of all. Sully had a bad score on the English test, as you can see. Myrna had a worse score. Paula had the worst score of all. I have to get up early on Monday. Comparative, I have to get up earlier on Tuesday. Superlative, I have to get up the earliest on Friday. Simon can run quickly. Majid can run more quickly. Superlative, Larry can run the most quickly of all. Which is the largest state in the USA? Alaska is the largest state in the USA. Which is the fastest animal? Cheetah is the fastest animal. Which is hotter, Venus or Earth? Venus is hotter than Earth. Which is older? Parthenon is older than the Colosseum. Which is most precious metal? Platinum is the most precious metal. Which is larger, Russia or China? Russia is larger than China. Which is the most spoken language? Chinese is the most spoken language around the world. Which are more intelligent, dolphins or mice? Dolphins are more intelligent than mice. Which is the deepest ocean? The Pacific is the deepest ocean. Which is the largest continent? Asia is the largest continent. Which is longer, Suez Canal or the Panama Canal? The Suez Canal is longer than the Panama Canal. Which is the driest desert? Atacama is the driest desert. Which is the smallest country? Vatican is the smallest country. Which is slower? The snail is slower than the tortoise. Which is further from Madrid? Las Palmas is further than Seville from Madrid. Which is higher? Mount Everest is higher than Mount Tit. Which is the most intelligent animal? Chimpanzee is the most intelligent animal. Which is heavier, a kilo or a pound? A kilo is heavier than a pound. Thank you for being with us. Until we meet again, goodbye.